What's poppin', what's pimpin'? I really hope you boys and girls are out there separate. It's your boy G Smooth giving you urban news you can use so you don't get it confused with that moist shit out there on the tube. Live from the DF Dub in the Lone Star because I'm fly like a beetle bug in my own car. Hey, what's poppin', y'all? What's going down?
What's up?
Shit, you hear me, AC?
I can hear you now, bro. My shit was tripping, bro.
Yeah. Y'all doing all right, bro?
Chilling. Shit, trying to fight the good fight in this motherfucker.
Man.
We fighting it, but we still alive.
Yeah, for sure on that note.
Dead, I don't know much of a battle you can make them. And a styrofoam cup for a little water for that.
Y'all hear about the in Atlanta, the Ford at least 6 children were killed by gun violence across the nation this weekend. I think 4 of them was in Atlanta.
Bad. I know 72 people were shot in Chicago since early Friday morning. 15 fatally shot. That was since June 5th. And I know 7-year-old, 8-year-old that was visiting her grandma, and a 14-year-old got killed.
The only one I knew for sure of, and I actually seen footage on, was the one where they rolled up on old boy when he was walking with his daughter.
That's some bullshit, bro.
Did y'all see that one?
Man, so many. I didn't see all that, bro.
I mean, they just rolled up on this dude, man, and just blew his shit out right in front of his daughter. His daughter took off running, and so did a bystander. I mean, it looked real. It looked pretty real.
They killed him?
Oh, yeah, they killed him, bro. I don't know what he owed or what he did or what was going on. It was really weird. You got to go look at the video, though.
Well, what niggas call, nowadays, we call these niggas fuck niggas, we was young and hoe ass niggas, enemies or whatever, but they call them ops now. They call them ops without the C. So instead of cops, it's they ops, my nigga. These niggas done invented ops, and they done invented to where niggas are against each other. They're ops. They're each other's ops. Why ain't the cops both sides ops? So you would think that these niggas in the streets be beefing, nigga, the cops would be the only nigga y'all should be beefing with. It shouldn't be each other, my nigga. How you gonna fight each other and gangs fight each other? And so then when the cops attack, you niggas already, that's the art of war. You niggas already split up. That's how they took Africa, my nigga.
Divide and conquer.
Yeah, if y'all niggas stick together, y'all can't never be touched. You know what I mean? But it don't work that way in the streets because everybody's for themselves, just like the real world.
I was just gonna say that. That's pretty much how it is. But this particular incident I'm talking about, I don't know who shot this dude, man. I don't know, bro. Cause I mean, in my opinion, the distance that they shot him from and the level of smoothness that they rolled up on him, it wasn't like, it did, in my opinion, it didn't look like no nigga shit, man. It just didn't look like that to me. Cause, and even when you see the way he holding the pistol, it was really straight, bro, and really perfect, bro.
Oh, niggas don't do that shit in the movies, bro. Niggas don't hold guns to the side. They already know.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He didn't have it like that, bro. His shit was one hand out, and it was perfect, bro.
He might
have had a good gun. He had a good gun because some guns.
Go ahead, fine.
Some guns don't have all that recoil.
Yeah, that's true.
A good Glock, a good 6 Sauer. You know what I'm saying? One of them Kel-Tecs.
If you practice with recoil, your hand gets strength.
Oh yeah, especially if you practice.
If your ass practicing with that, it might take 2 hands for about 2 weeks. It's like you doing push-ups, nigga. Your ass gonna get to be able to hold 2 guns in each hand, and be able to take that recoil. And if we on point, your ass gonna hit that target.
When y'all go back and look at it, we'll revisit it. Cause I guarantee you, when you look at it, you understand what I'm talking about. I hear what y'all saying.
What I often say is, once niggas channel the pure evil of them, oh yes, it's gonna be a pure execution. The devil's gonna allow you to kill this nigga with pure execution because it's pure evil, my nigga. It's not. You don't have a pure soul, or you don't have a loving soul if you sit there and do some shit like that. Unless this nigga done kill one of your friends or whatever, eye for eye, whatever the fuck it may be. I don't know the story, so I can't talk about it. But what I can say is, niggas don't have heart, dog. It's pure devils out here in these streets, my nigga. So when you out here in these streets and you claiming that shit, be ready for what's out here, nigga.
It seems like everybody's shooting first and thinking second.
Hell yeah, niggas doing that shit with anything in their life. But it's just the fact that if you in these streets and you beef with a nigga for whatever reason, and that nigga so-called in these streets, and you niggas are gang, both gang, nigga, it ain't no rules. If he catch you with your daughter, he caught you with your daughter. Now, on a side of compassion and heart, yeah, it's fucked up, nigga. But the part about it is, I don't know what this nigga did neither.
Well, look, like you said.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what he did. That's what I said. I don't know what he did, but I know whoever did it, the niggas, this wasn't no random, like, young nigga shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, to me, in my opinion,
it was assassination. It was a hit.
It was well executed, bro.
Like Flame said, slave owners. We're acting like slave owners. Go ahead, Flame.
Well, I was just gonna say with just that case and all the other cases, I mean, I had to stop watching some. Really, I don't even want to watch none of this shit really, because
Well, let me ask you a question. In the other cases that y'all talking about, see, this is the reason why I say that, and then I'm gonna get off of it. A lot of these young niggas are using semi-automatic, automatic weapons and shit.
That's all that's out there.
That's what I'm saying. So all they doing is spraying. That's why kids is getting killed. When you see this one though, this ain't like
they wasn't trying to kill nobody. He was trying to kill that one nigga. He wasn't trying to kill his daughter.
Nigga, that
nigga did something.
That nigga.
We don't know what he did.
That nigga could have robbed him.
Could have set him up. Could have been talking shit. You know, these days, instead of getting your ass kicked, you just get shot. So it's you really better watch what you say these days.
Oh yeah.
You necessarily won't get your ass kicked these days. Nigga pull up on you and shoot you.
Yeah. Well, you gotta understand. Some dudes are good with guns.
Yeah, that's true.
What I mean by that shit, they don't frail up and just pop all crazy and shit.
Nah,
they actually will hold that bitch and look with one eye and knock your goddamn shit off.
Yeah, this nigga. I mean, and I ain't even gonna say it's a nigga because I couldn't see the. See, the reason I'm bringing this up, when you look at the video, you really can't see that hand. And to me,
where was that, Atlanta?
I don't know. I gotta find it. The hand looked really pale.
No, I'm talking about what city was it in, so I can look it up on YouTube. I don't remember.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. You can just look it up. Man killed in front of his daughter. It's gonna pop up, bro. And when y'all see it, we'll revisit that shit when y'all look at it. Then y'all will see what I mean, bro. Even the way that they pulled up, bro. I mean, it wasn't no. I can tell you this right now. In my opinion, it wasn't nobody 25 and under, bro. That was 30-year-old and up.
Yeah.
That shit was done good, bro. That shit was done nicely.
Well, you know, when you get older,
but I'm saying, yeah, you do. He did that shit like it was really, really smooth, bro. It wasn't
nighttime or daytime.
It looked like it was broad daylight. It wasn't reckless at all, bro.
It was in Milwaukee. He was killed in front of his girlfriend and 2 children.
Or somebody else.
Nah, that's something else.
That was old. This one's old.
That's the bad thing. That's the bad thing about the internet.
New York.
That's the bad thing about the internet. You look up shooting, nigga, you finna pull up 100 of them motherfuckers now.
Well, I see the video. He posted it. Oh, that's so funny, dog. You did real good, Frank. This shooting came up in New York, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right under that hoes our video.
Boy, what?
New York. Podcast. He just posted 3 hours ago. Got 5 views, and that shit posted right under New York.
Oh hell yeah! But yeah, man. On that, I guess over there in Atlanta, when they them little 4 kids got killed in that little crossfire shootout or whatever was going on. Y'all know them dudes that went out there to what's that, Mount Rushmore or whatever, you know, the black group. I forgot what they was called.
Oh yeah, the
FSA.
Yeah, them dudes. They was one of the spokesmen was like, "Fuck all this bullshit. Y'all better give us the name of that dude." You know, like they gonna basically come and get the nigga themselves and basically, you know, police our streets ourselves. That's what they saying.
I mean,
Where?
I watched that.
No, was it spider in the bathroom? Where is it that I kill it for you?
You say what I see?
I was gonna say, yeah, I watched them when they showed up at the Klan spot too. And that dude is they seem pretty intense. They seem pretty serious, bro.
Yeah, they
We'll see them.
was.
I mean, we do need to kind of start policing our own streets, because when you think, I mean, the only hard part about that shit is thing about it is, bro, it's so convoluted when you got to do all that shit, because everything, man, it's just so deep, bro. I mean, it's a good idea to police the streets, but the niggas that you got to pick to do that shit, they got to be unbiased themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's the problem, bro, because a nigga know them damn the fucking black cops and the black guards and all that, they be the main ones getting rowdy like a motherfucker.
Exactly, bro. Bingo. So, I mean, I admire what them niggas is doing.
Cut your sound on, Elo.
But at the same time, nigga, like, if we're going to really do that, we got to kind of you have to actually create a structure. Everybody can't be a rogue vigilante. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't do it. You got to create a structure. People got to go through training. It needs to be licensed. You got to, it's the same scenario, bro. Motherfuckers' integrity got to be checked at the door. If you're going to be policing people, you got to be a good person, bro. Your objective got to be to save lives, bro, and be willing to risk yours to do it. You can't really just be too hardcore when you dealing with your own people. You know what I'm saying?
That's so what it seemed like.
Yeah, but I mean,
what I don't trust none of these motherfucking groups, really. Because ever since I learned how they infiltrated the original Black Panthers, I don't trust none of them groups, man. Well, I feel like all of them getting a fair check.
They could be. I mean, it's all deep, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, but it just kind of goes back to what we be saying about the nature of man. And true enough, unfortunately, the white supremacists, he working hand in hand with the devil. Not all white people, but the white supremacists. I mean, at the end of the day, white supremacy run this system. They go hand in hand with the devil. And when you think about it, and when you think about that shit on a larger scale, like, as much as black people, we gonna try to do it. It's good that we coming together. But just like you brought up, Flame, when you started the podcast, we got a lot of work to do, bro. Because if motherfuckers can't wait to get their enemies when they not around their kids, man, yeah, it's kind of loose out here. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's real loose. It's real loose, man.
I mean, shit. Back in the, I mean, we can't never expect shit to be like it was in the 90s or the 80s.
No, of course not.
Of course, still bad back then too. Though,
and it was still happening back then.
Remember the Cocaine Cowboys you showed me about when they had that gun showdown in Hollywood?
But they didn't kill no kids, but still.
They killed everybody outside. It was so many innocent people, kids and everything.
Yeah, some kids did die. You're right.
And then you remember all the hitmen got assassinated. Motherfuckers didn't give a damn if the kids was in the house. Motherfuckers didn't know evil shit, dog. Jamaicans came down here, burning niggas. Niggas had the gangster up and no clip to get them niggas out of here.
Yeah, it's kind of, I don't know, man. It's like the Wild Wild West, and it's been like that. It's been like that.
I got a partner, man. He always say this shit, and I kind of agree. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of the philosophy that I'm trying my best to live by, even with all the situations I got going on. But he always say, save your village. Like, if you just save the people that's with you and around you that you care about, and everybody focus on doing that, then everything will come together, bro. Save your village. I mean, because
and that's true to a certain extent. Because like we were saying, Ricky Smiley's daughter got shot at a Whataburger in H-Town. She was on her way. She was on her way to a Whataburger.
I didn't never hear the details.
I didn't know. They don't know. Nobody knows what happened. That's why
she got caught in the crossfire. And that's kind of weird. Why is all the? I mean, is that no? I don't know. It seems like damn, everybody should get in the shootout right now.
Well, yeah, but also you got to think too. Everybody should been getting shot out, but people had shit to do. So
right.
The news stories were different. They weren't talking about all these shootings because it was more shit to talk about. Now, the only thing they can talk about now is unemployment, COVID, and Trump. You don't have no other news. There's nothing else. Mm-hmm. Everybody's at home. People's, out here starving and shit. But the main thing is COVID. See, back then, the world was moving. When the world was moving, nobody cared about New York dying because nobody had COVID yet. It never hit down here. People thought it hit down here. When it hit New York,
turn your volume up.
When it hit New York, it was the first state, bro. So whenever it hit New York, everybody was still living their normal life, if you can remember. Niggas didn't have masks on. Niggas was going to work. The clubs were still open down here. Once New York took that big-ass loss and people start seeing that shit was real, then they start trying to close shit. It was already too late. You should have been following New York. You should have been following London. You should have been following Japan. You should have been following what was going on before that. But we waited. And then now it's picking up. And we ain't even reached our peak yet, nigga. They say by the 18th, supposed to be like 300,000 people die by now. By the 18th of this month.
That shit going way higher than expected. But, you know, we expected it, but the government and Trump and
the government did that. Because remember, everything was going down, Flame. Remember when they closed everything? We was going to work still. But still, a lot of people was going off. Everything was closed. Niggas was at home saving money with the family, getting delivery. It was safe, my nigga. They opened this shit back up. Everybody went to the beach. Everybody went to the mall. Nigga, restaurants opened up back again. Clubs opened up. Niggas start shooting each other again. It was just like they wanted this shit to happen so the cities can make money. Cities are broke without crime.
That's a good point. You said to make money. That's the only reason why it opened, but you can't leave it closed. Motherfuckers can't pay no bills if they ain't working.
It's a catch-22 like a motherfucker. But here's the crazy part, nigga. Here's what I don't get. They teach you, bro. They teach you what they tell you in finances and all that shit when you get older, because we didn't get the opportunity to learn that because it's just a little bit different from us. But they always talking about how you're supposed to have 3 months worth of bills already paid up, right? Which is a good thing, they right. So they tell us that, but these big ass companies that they done help bail out, they ain't have a year worth of bills paid up so they can take care of their employees.
Shit,
that's the shit that blow my mind.
They would let motherfuckers go a month later.
But that's the thing. They were saving their money. As soon as they seen this shit hit, they did like them congressmen did and pulled their money out of stocks, and they started already knowing.
Here's what a lot of people don't know. Businesses are disposable. So
that's true.
Well, just like Amazon, right? I'm up at Amazon delivering packages, bro. So we was getting the $17 at the COVID peak, right? And that was when that shit was peaking in New York. We got the $17. But now, since they opened back up, they took it back down to 15. And we still got to wear masks. And the COVID is more high in Texas than ever. So when you think about these companies, they're thinking about themselves, my nigga. For instance, nigga, do you know Planned Parenthood got a bailout, Kenfolk? All the money Planned Parenthood got. And they got a bailout.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Right. Nigga, come on, my nigga. They done killed more motherfucking babies than goddamn the American Army, nigga.
But that's their job, dog. And you know where all the Planned Parenthood is at. And you know who they designed, what babies they trying to destroy, dog.
So, okay, but that's not just really destroying. Do you know what they doing with the shit they getting from them babies?
Ain't no telling.
They already know. They're saving white people's lives.
Oh, yeah. That's even worse.
So that's their medicine. Yeah, that's what, bro. They got the stem cell research. That's where it came from. Planned Parenthood used to get those babies and use baby stems to put in people and to put people with serious burns and to make medicine and all that type of shit. Because if you remember, back in the 50s, 40s, 30s, one of them days, white people life expectancy was 36 years old. They were dying at 36. And the black women, the slave women, had to breastfeed all the white babies because the white women didn't even produce milk. That was their curse from Yahweh. They couldn't even produce motherfucking milk, nigga. People don't know that shit, man. They couldn't. The black women had to breastfeed white people to give them life.
But shit, people know it. They just don't want to talk about it.
They don't know it, Kenfolk. A lot that shit ain't taught in school. You ain't watch that shit on no movie. You don't even have no one movie showing that shit.
It's not taught, but it's seen.
It's not even talking on the movie.
I mean, you don't learn. If it wasn't for the internet, niggas wouldn't know what they know now. To be honest, and then to piggyback.
Well, niggas was reading.
Back in the day, dog.
Niggas was reading. That's all we had to do was to read. We didn't have the internet.
No piggyback. AC, no piggyback in rodeo today. No piggyback rodeo today.
Oh shit! All right. Well, the lady that discovered Planned. All right, I'll take that. The lady that discovered Planned Parenthood, though, the lady that started Planned Parenthood. I can't think of the white lady name. She's a part of a white supremacy group, and her objective was to start that shit so she could genocide the minority culture, bro.
I remember you told me that shit like
What?
8 years ago. Like 8 years ago.
Here's a good question.
I can't think of her name.
Here's a good question. What do y'all think about social engineering? What do y'all think about social engineering?
Social engineering. I think that the whole world is based on social engineering because to conquer and divide, you have to create a strength and a weakness. You have to create different levels. You have to create a dramatic time where everybody needs someone to follow. You have to have something power. So social engineering, I believe that's how countries run their country and have them scared to do stuff.
Shit, that's why they got a lot of Americans social engineers saying we the strongest country. So we all believe that shit. We don't know what other countries got though. We don't know what they actually doing. How do you know they forbid to be able to air the news in other countries out here? We don't know.
They do. They in other countries, you can't get caught like talking bad about your fucking ruler, bro. You can't get caught. I mean, you can, like down here, we can say fuck Trump, right? We can say they say fuck Obama, the white people, all that shit. But if your ass going around saying fuck the goddamn Kim Jong-un, nigga, your family and you
gonna be at your front door,
nigga. So it's just like different countries been ran by communism and been ran by kings and queens. It's just America's Babylon, bro. You have to have a dirty place to do dirt. So all countries do their dirt here and in Africa. That's where they do their dirt, bro. This is it. That's why when Trump did this shit, all the countries right now are in turmoil. See, the news are not really talking about what's going on. See, Trump is destroying their paper, bro, to where they're so weak they have to try to fight us because he's cutting off their resource. Their only resources is us. China, everybody. If we don't buy their drugs, if we don't buy their tobacco, if we don't buy their merchandise, if we don't let them buy their oils and gas, these niggas won't have nothing because who they gonna sell it to? Russia and Africa. Did y'all know Trump got mad at Russia? You know why they mad right now in Russia right now? Russia and Africa, they have an agreement going, and Russia is helping Africa with their funds, and they're buying shit from Africa. The government of the United States is mad. They're painting this shit like it's something else, but they're mad because Russia basically is going behind America and making their own deal with Africa.
I mean, America want to be in a mix of everybody's shit, and it just don't work like that.
But they can't bomb somebody and shoot them in the head and then come back and say we cool, bro.
That social engineering started with us with the Pledge of Allegiance, bro. Started right there. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, bro.
I think social engineering started when the Roman Catholics crusaded the North African region.
Oh, for sure.
Because to even get an army, to go attack somebody else, that's social engineering. Now, if you made an army and y'all protected y'all land, I mean, I guess that could be something.
That's what the world is for, though. Man was meant to conquer. So we don't know our history all the way. So we don't know if we could have came and tried to take over England. We don't know. Niggas, because we ran the world.
We was already over there.
Exactly.
We was already over there.
Exactly. So when you think like that,
show people how to live right, bro. That's those stories out here.
But that's not how the Bible says, though.
We didn't conquer other lands like that. We conquered our own land.
Was actually occupied by black people.
It don't even matter
exactly. Man, how to bathe.
They got statues. They got statues of black people in England.
They didn't know, bro. Just like when they came over, them 13 colonies and shit came from Europe over to what they claim they discovered as America. They was dying because they didn't know what the hell they was doing. And it was actually black people and Indians that were showing them, because it was black people that had already came to what they call North America now too. They was called
they couldn't live in that climate, my nigga. When they came to America,
I ain't gotta tell y'all about that.
When they came to America, them niggas got bit by mosquitoes and got malaria.
Spreading good shit, and then the motherfuckers coming back to see where these motherfuckers get all this gold and shit from. Why these motherfuckers know shit? Then that's when they come back, and this is how they flip the game and conquered.
But I just feel like Mansa Musa made him come back. Mansa Musa made him come back.
Mansa Musa did what?
He made him come back because Mansa Musa had all that money, and And when they seen what he did to England, Mansa Musa went to England, and that nigga fucked up their whole goddamn economy system.
Yeah, giving that all the gold made everybody
so they
rich.
probably made him come out here and be like, how this nigga got all this motherfucking gold? Where's he from?
Exactly. Can you imagine?
But it was but you got to think though. Can you imagine the story? See, when you imagine the story, Mansa Musa is like a myth. So that could have been Yahweh sending that over here to make his scripts true.
The original King of Kings, nigga.
Exactly.
I don't know. That story kind of sounds funny to me though, because any real king, I'm not saying he wasn't a king. I'm just going by history.
Yeah.
Any king that been out there didn't give out shit. And if you go into the story of Mansa Musa, nobody in Mali had gold. He made all them give him his gold, but he went out to another area and gave gold supposedly.
Yeah, because that's what was written. That was what he was supposed to do. Yahweh had.
I don't think that was the truth. I don't think that was the truth.
It had to happen, fam. Guess why it had to happen? That's why it had to happen, bro. Because we had to get took into a foreign land, bro. And our language had to get lost, bro. And we had to forget Yahweh's name, bro. Shit had to happen. It's destined. Pre-written, dog.
That was like in the 1200, year 1200, something like that.
Long time ago, bro. There ain't that many stories on Mansa Musa either.
Yeah.
That's the scary part. But look, on another topic, crazy shit. A father and son were fishing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they end up pulling up an object. It was a World War II bomb, bro.
Oh shit.
That's some scary shit, ain't it?
Hell yeah. Where?
Let me see what city it was in.
Shit.
Don't say what city. Oh, a British man. So I guess it was in England somewhere.
Damn.
Fishing with his 6-year-old son, ended up calling police when they reeled in the object identified as a World War II era bomb. That's crazy, mother boy. Make a nigga not fishing that lake no more.
But just think, they was mass producing so many weapons, and they hid so many weapons in so many places, and bombs in so many places. Shit, I bet you on some of them roads they still got landmines.
Oh yeah, like in what was that place they got landmines everywhere? It's in Russia, and it's on the border of North Korea and South Korea, right on the borderline where U.S. Army is facing North Korean Army. It's all landmines in the field from old back in the day. Field of landmine, still there.
Well, we definitely we've been living. We wasn't even thought of when we was already going through fucked up times. It's just that people couldn't see it. Now we see it, and it's funny that they always found ways to social engineer us. I just think now that they finna really go to a higher depth because now they can just social engineer you through your phone.
They already did, bro, with music. Music is the best social engineering you can ever do. It's better than TV.
And entertainment, period. Entertainment, bro.
Yeah, entertainment.
Church social engineer you.
They said Kanye West told everybody at that church out there in Houston. He told them Hollywood is hypnotizing their kids. You got to watch what your kid watch. And when he told
we've been knowing that for a long time.
Exactly. That's what I've been saying. But when he said
we've been knowing that for a long time, bro. I mean,
he said even to the people, they just looked. They didn't even clap or nothing. They were just looking at him like he was crazy for saying that shit.
You know, because Kanye's saying shit
all the time.
He's a part of Illuminati. Now, he's saying shit that he know can get him in trouble. And that's the same thing with Jay-Z. They all a part of that shit. Puffy, all of them. So you got to think that they're saying shit that he ain't supposed to be saying. He's fucking up shit. He's fucking up the ruckus of it. That's why.
I think they were silent, though, because, nigga, that's just like if I get on the motherfucking, I mean, they looking at him fucked up. In my opinion, it wasn't even that, because what he said now, that shit is common knowledge now. But I think they was looking at him fucked up because they looking like, okay, nigga, you a part of that shit. What are you talking about? So
true,
what are you
but
talking
not
about?
really. Kanye ain't really never told niggas to go shoot nobody in the head on his music.
I mean, but he still contribute to greed, lust.
Nah,
I mean,
no, he don't. No, he don't. He contributes to lust, true. That's every man's action, but in the same time, he never, none of Kanye's songs ever will discourage you away from some negative shit. I've never heard.
I mean, it's not
I've never
negative,
heard
bro.
I'm just saying.
I mean, I got you, and I'm not
just saying
disagreeing with you
though.
on
He
that
might
point.
have some borderline lust shit, but that's just some man shit. I've never heard it.
I mean,
well, now the shit he said about Trump is more iffy than his music. The shit he was saying about Trump is a whole other level. Now his music I can say he's one of the most authentic, creators, producers, everything. Now when he started talking, that nigga's a little thrown off, dog. He need medicine.
He's not nice.
I mean,
he's not
nice. Nigga need medicine. As soon as he said Trump and wearing that damn red hat, and now he's saying he fucked up, they lied to me. Who is they? It's the secret society. See, niggas
man, if you listen to him, you a coon, nigga.
Spooky niggas. Illuminati is just the secret society of rich niggas that do favors for rich niggas and get niggas out of sticky situations. You kill a stripper. You fuck up. You do something crazy. They get you out, but you owe them. It's a secret society of niggas with money and billionaires, like the Billionaires Boys Club. Nigga, I don't think it's this spooky shit that the world try to portray, but I think that Kanye figured out that he didn't need none of that shit. He was riding
it's some spooky shit out there because they do a lot of rituals and shit.
They do that anyway, kinfolk, because they white, bro.
Shit, you go back into medieval times, they was doing rituals, killing people, sacrificing.
In the woods, remember that park over there by the courts? Nigga be seeing crosses with hung up cats and shit, and you hear them voices. They had that church on the hill.
Nigga, that was witchcraft. That was witchcraft.
Hell yeah, bro. Niggas be doing this fucked up shit, and they been doing it. Motherfuckers, remember they had the Ouija board on sale at Walmart one time. I was so mad, bro. I told Endo he was real mad. Endo was real mad. I said, this nigga got a Ouija board on sale, nigga. And then one Christmas, that was the most bought gift for Christmas was a motherfucking Ouija board, nigga. For one, why would you even make a Ouija board? So you know you a devil spawn to make one. For two, niggas are buying it to give niggas Ouija boards and playing this game like it's just a game, nigga. That fucking Ouija board moves by itself, nigga. It's a spirit, nigga.
Shit, you shouldn't even want to play with spirits.
Hell no.
Who the fuck want to play with that?
Man, I don't know, bro. I guess everybody got their own little thrills in life. Some people like speeding, some people like sex, some people like money, some people like drugs.
Black people is really, really getting deep off into that kind of shit now, too. Not specifically the Ouija board, but a lot of ancient African, what they probably would consider voodoo now. People is really, really on that. Black people have really ran away from Christianity because of the filth that's in Christianity.
Well, it's not what it is that it's been altered, and the book tells you that when you look at it. It says Bible translation.
They changed my words.
It says translations, so people get thrown off with that, and they go off of what the old people would teach them, and don't want to read it for themselves. If you just go through Proverbs, it tells you so much stuff about relationships and a marriage and stuff. It'll blow your mind. You be like, dang. The Heavenly Father got a lot of stuff in the Bible that really open your eyes and be like, a real father, your real father talking to you, giving you advice once you really read it.
It's so damn true, too. Because anything you want is in that book. And it's pretty much the reason why the world is going through what they're going through.
Because they're getting away from the book.
If you don't listen to your parents, bro, you're gonna learn the hard way.
The
Bible say if you disrespect your mother and your father, your days will be shortened.
But your mother and father gotta walk in the path of Yahweh. If they don't, then it doesn't matter because you got mothers and fathers that be doing some fucked up shit to their kids.
That's true.
So kids can't just sit there and respect their mother and father and they fucking them up, bro. That don't add up.
It's
bro.
true.
So you gotta think that
it's a 50-50. It's a 50-50.
Everything Yahweh spoke of, he spoke of in people that was walking in the path or trying to walk in the path of Yahweh, or knew Yahweh's name. Because through the whole Bible, he talks about my name. Through the Old Testament and New Testament, it says they forgot my name. They forgot my laws. They forgot what I did for them. And that's the whole Bible. And that's the whole truth. To where Yahweh will put you in a situation where you got to run to him. It won't be no, you don't know no God, boy, when you be in a scary situation, you get to praying, boy. So it's all good because this is what Yahweh wanted to happen so he can pick his bunch.
I know certain people
faithful soldiers.
I know certain people that didn't want to listen to the Bible, that didn't want to listen to nothing positive about the Bible, was talk down on it. And next thing you know, go through some crazy ass life-threatening or life-changing shit. The next thing you know, all they can do is talk about how good the Heavenly Father is. I'd be like, yeah.
Sometimes it be that way. Sometimes you have to
wake
do
your
that.
ass up.
If you don't believe, sometimes you have to get put in a situation to make you believe, because that's the whole point about life, bro. It ain't nobody's fault. Because if you're not taught to believe, you will not know how to believe.
Shit, I remember
just
one
like
of
if
our
a nigga don't
homeboys.
teach you how to walk or eat healthy, you won't know how to eat healthy or walk, dog.
One of our homeboys didn't believe in the Heavenly Father. He used to always stress it. He didn't believe. And he went out there in South Dallas to some trap, got shot up. Whole face was reconstructed almost, but just the grace of God, his face got right back normal. But he got shot with an AK in the face.
Sometimes life has to save you, dog, from whatever you're going through. Sometimes life has to save you from whatever you're going through.